obviously you went into last year probably thinking Zoom was going to be a completely different company than it is today. And I'm so curious, how different is the Zoom you're running now than the Zoom you thought you'd be running a year ago?
Oh, it was an amazing year for us, obviously, Emily. We're at a January fiscal year end. So, we started off February 1 with our new plan for FY21, and 6 weeks later, that was just completely blown out of the water in a good way. And it has been an amazing journey. We've hired over 2,000 employees. We've felt very honored and grateful to have connected, as you say, not only relatives, but students. We provided Zoom to over 125,000 K through 12 domains around the globe over the last year, and really focused on doing whatever we could to keep students, with their teachers, with their classes, and learning during this time. We've also been party to amazing experiences like adoptions and engagements and weddings, and having the opportunity to keep individuals and families and organizations connected has really been our honor. And we've been inspired by all the many use cases we've seen as how people have creatively come together over the last year.
Now, we've talked a lot about whether demand will keep up post-pandemic, and you continue to say it will, but I wonder if that demand changes, and if there are drop-offs, what drops off? Is it those consumer use cases like the weddings and the funerals and the, oh my goodness, adoptions that you have helped facilitate, or is it something else?
So we're really focused now on working with all of our customers, enterprises and small businesses, and think about what is the future of work? What's the hybrid approach that we're seeing? And so things like Zoom Phone. Zoom Phone is our cloud-based PBX product. We have seen extreme momentum in that product over the last couple of quarters as people now are thinking strategically about enabling their employees and their customers to meet with them or be with them wherever they are. So we're excited about the momentum there. We also, as I mentioned, we were really inspired by these use cases, especially in the growth area of our customers with fewer than 10 employees. And so last fall, we launched a platform called OnZoom. And OnZoom is meant to be an event hosting directory and platform that brings together these, a yoga instructor with all of their many students around the globe, tutors that you can have, the reach beyond just normal where you would go down the street to a tutoring session. And what we really see is that people have incorporated these ways of working and meeting and coming together and learning already into their lives. And as we start to move around the world safely again, that they're going to want to keep the convenience that Zoom brings to their lives and choose to meet in person for the things that bring joy to their lives. I think most of us probably don't miss commuting a couple of hours every day. And so starting to integrate a work from anywhere strategy, employers have seen has been not only productive and efficient, but also brings a lot of happiness to their employees who love the flexibility. So we're focused on supporting all of our customers in many of these use cases as they think about how they're going to move around the world safely again.
The stock is down 40% from its peak, though it did have an incredible rise. Does that, have you at all considered maybe a buyback? What are your thoughts on the move?
We tell our company and our team every day, what we're really focused on is our execution. We believe in the long-term potential of Zoom for many of the reasons I just talked about, all of the acceleration we're seeing in Zoom Phone and the additional platform. We had tremendous growth last year, and we gave guidance earlier this year that is very strong for the outlook of FY22. And we're going to continue focusing on executing to our plan and delivering happiness to our customers. And we can't control the stock price. What we can control is how we deliver happiness to our customers and our employees.
Now, Zoom just won a fairly decisive lawsuit over privacy involving Zoom bombing, but the judge has left the door open for some of the plaintiffs to come back with amended complaints, and surely they will. Do you see any financial risk there in terms of the litigation and the claims that these users could continue to produce?
I can't comment directly on ongoing litigation. What I can say is that we learned a lot about security and privacy over the last year, and we've dedicated resources to it. We have integrated it into how we approach designing our product, and we certainly have come through it a stronger and a better company. And security and privacy are on top of mind with every feature that we deliver, every product that we design, and that will continue to be the case going forward.
Now, surely the pandemic has, as we've talked about, accelerated demand, accelerated product development and innovation, whether it's in terms of being able to meet that demand or some of the security features that you've since incorporated. But as you look ahead, what do you think Zoom's, you always want to stay ahead of the risks and the threats. What do you think Zoom's biggest post-pandemic threat is going into the coming year?
Yeah, I think it's, as everybody around the globe is trying to think about what does the world look like as we all move into this next phase of our lives post-pandemic. And again, we're all longing for a world that was before. We're missing our community, we're missing the collaboration. And so we're staying very close to our customers as they're thinking about how do they meet the challenges and the needs of their employees and their customer base. And for example, one of the other things we're focused on is helping our customers think about how do you bring your employees back into the office safely, as well as how do you support a workforce that is likely hybrid, meaning some people go into the office maybe daily, a few times a week. Some people, we've seen it in our own teams where they've moved, they've moved to lower cost locations to be near family. And so they're going to want to work from a different location on a go forward basis. So we have innovations with things like Smart Gallery. And what Smart Gallery is meant to do is replicate the amazing thing that's come out of this pandemic is the democratization of communication, whereby when you're on a Zoom, everybody's square is the same size. And Smart Gallery is going to facilitate that experience, even when some people are not in the room.